Hello YouTube, this is MrAndroidHQ, and I have a request from Hunter99507. He asked me to do a review on the app Feedly and ADW Launcher EX. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Feedly. Basically what it is, it's just like a giant kind of news, I don't know what you'd call it. But anyway, it's got a bunch of pages you can scroll. It's got all these categories, like I'm in technology, design, and it's got all these articles on them. And the articles, they got pictures. Some of them have videos. They have writing, and then they have a link to the website. And then you can also, I think you can tweet them right from here and put them on Facebook, like favorite them or whatever. And you can jump quickly in between them and log in actually here. So you can go to like any section you want. So I mean, it's like a pretty basic kind of news app. But I mean, I found it very handy. I like it mainly for the technology section and the Android section, obviously. But it's got a bunch of good articles, and it's a better layout than if you were to go to, say, Engadget, even though most of these stories are from Engadget. But I mean, like, other ones, yeah, these are from different places, like, different categories are more spread out. It's just technologies from Engadget, because that's the main technology blogger. But it's like a much better layout than on Engadget. It's not everything in a big line that you have to keep scrolling. It's got a few per page. So I like that, and I do use it quite a bit. He also asked me to do a review on ADW Launcher, which will be a little bit longer. When you first download it, it costs $3.30 from the app market. You hit the home button, it will pop up a question asking you which one you want to use, ADW Launcher or the default, so you would select ADW. I obviously didn't, because I'm not going to be using it that often. So basically, the benefits of ADW are it's much more customizable. Let me add some stuff so you can actually see. It's got the same widgets, the same icons, but you can put it to any size you want. It's not any app or any widget can be any size you want it to be. You can also get folders. Folders here. You just do a new folder, you put whatever you want in it, name it whatever you want. Scrolling is a lot smoother on this. You can actually change this transition effect if you don't like it. Then you also got this dock down here, which is infinite. If you get more than you can see, you can actually scroll through the dock. And the same goes for folders. They're infinite. And if I were to say put this and this in there, it only gets like 3 or 4 wide, and then you can just scroll through, and it's infinitely large. So some of the settings, actually it's hard to see with this background. Let me just change it quick, then I'll go through. Oh, hold on. Okay. So here you got your app drawer, same as before, different layout though. It's smoother changing, and the effect, it's nicer, but it is a little slower. You can actually speed it up in the settings if you wish. This plus, which is adding stuff to the home screen, backgrounds button, search, and this you can edit the pages. So right now, as you can see, I've got the 5 pages. You can add a page by hitting the plus, remove it by hitting the X. You can swap pages by hitting the little swap buttons on the bottom, and it'll swap those two. And you can also set it as the default home screen. And then the last part is settings, where you can do a lot of stuff. Oops, wrong settings. Make sure you do ADW settings. Here you have all these preset configurations. You can change the UI, how it looks, all this stuff. You can change how it behaves, how the animations are when you're going between stuff, opening up the app drawer, how the app drawer scrolls, stuff like that. You can get themes, which I don't have any, but... And then you can also like change the dock style. So like you could pick one of these docks if you don't like the default one. And then you can also back up all your stats. So it's really nice. It is a lot smoother. But one thing I've noticed, oh, it's very jumpy now. There we go. One thing I've noticed, well, first of all, it uses up about 50 megabytes of your RAM, and extra than before, because you can't like permanently stop the launcher, the original launcher. So this goes like on top of it. I would suggest changing your settings to the high cache, so that it boots up a lot quicker, and it's a lot easier whenever you hit your home button. That's the wrong one. I want email, Gmail. That'll work. Yep. One thing I don't like is the scrolling. It's a lot tougher to scroll, plus if the screen's still moving a tiny bit and you go to scroll, it's gonna be moving the screen instead of this. Whereas in the default launcher, if you're moving a little and you go to swipe it, it knows you're trying to do that. I mean, as far as like animations goes, it is much nicer and much smoother going from page to page. It's a lot better with a live wallpaper. The only reason you should use this, I think, is if for some reason you absolutely need a live wallpaper, you can't live without one, then you can get this. You can do the normal transition, the slide or whatever. But I mean, other than that, I really like this default launcher a lot better. The dock takes up a lot of space, and I don't really find it necessary because there's only 5 pages. Plus, I mean, this scrolls plenty smooth when even when the pages are loaded like I have them. It scrolls smooth with a still wallpaper. But I mean, it's really personal choice. If you don't like this, you want to try something new, go ahead, try it. It is $3, so be warned, but that's pretty much it. Hunter, you also requested that I review Go Launcher, but you can actually have that on a tablet. It's only available for phones, so I can't actually show you that. But that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you very much for the request. Thank you for watching this. Please give this video a thumbs up. Comment if you have any suggestions for upcoming videos. And that's about it. So please subscribe, thumbs up, all that stuff. Thanks again.